Hey, I'm Alex. I'm a CPA with Stronghold Accounting. Not knowing your accounts receivable could be costing you tens of thousands of dollars every year. Let's talk about what AR is, accounts receivable, and why it's so important to know it. Accounts receivable is a term used to define sales that you've earned that have yet to be collected. If you perform a lawn care service, right, on December of 2025 for a customer, and you've earned that revenue, but you don't receive payment until January 2026, that balance will sit in accounts receivable until you are paid, and that is when you receive the cash and you no longer have an open accounts receivable balance. So accounts receivable is simply that timing difference. Now, why is it so important? When we look at the financials on a monthly basis, a big part of that reporting is the accounts receivable aging report. Is going to tell you what customer owes you what amount and for what time period. Is it 30 days overdue? Is it 60 days overdue? 90 days overdue? And by looking at this report proactively, you can stay on top of open accounts receivable balances. Now, the problem comes when you don't have a correct workflow of tracking accounts receivable. You're not invoicing the customer when you're doing the work. You're not managing the collectibles. And this happened an example with a new client of ours where they weren't invoicing properly and checking on those invoices. And the customer had received an invoice for $30,000 and they had lost it. And we had caught that $30,000 missing invoice. Had they not noticed, they would have completely missed out on $30,000 in revenue. This is a big deal, right? Especially when you're a growing business and you have a lot of customers and there's a lot of complexities going on. You need strong workflows and you need strong proactive reporting. In this scenario, for your customer to pay you and you rely on their due diligence, it's a really, really bad mistake. That's an example of why the accounts receivable is so important to maintain and have an accurate workflow over. And we call that the invoicing workflow. That's something we help set up for our clients. If you're interested, you can check out strongholdaccountants.com/free consult to make sure your processes are bulletproof and you have peace of mind over that. Also, we help with the bookkeeping overall and the financial guidance throughout the year. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.